This is 7.2, representations of functions. A function rule is an equation that describes the relationship between inputs and outputs. So it's an equation of that function. The inputs are the independent variables, and the outputs are the dependent variables. So we're going to write the function rule for the output is 2 more than the input. So the output is y, where we have the word is, that is the equal sign. 2 more than means you're going to add 2, and the input is x. So that is y equals x plus 2. You could have 2 plus x, because on the same side of the equal sign, addition is the same forwards and backwards. If we have the output is twice the input, output is y, is the equal sign, twice means multiplied by 2, and the input is x. So that is y equals 2x. Now we're going to evaluate. So we're going to get a number answer for y when x is 5. So I take this 5 and plug it in for x and get y equals 3 times 5 plus 4. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19. Evaluate y equals negative 1/2 x minus 3 when x is 10. That is negative 1/2 times 10 minus 3, so that's negative 5 minus 3. That's negative 5 moving further negative 3 to be negative 8. Then we have functions and graphs. A function can be represented by an input-output table and by a graph. So we're going to make a table and then graph it for y equals x plus 3. So I'm going to choose my inputs, those are the x's, get the matching output, and then put it in an ordered pair. So that is going to be, if I choose just a few x's, 0, 1, and 2, because they're nice and small, 0 plus 3 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So just like I just did up here, plugging in the x, I get the y, then I take x and y and make an ordered pair out of it. Then when I graph it, I have x is horizontal, y is vertical, and I have my line here. So I'd go to the right 0 up to 3, to the right 1 up to 4, and to the right 2 up to 5. So now when I graph y equals 2x plus 1, I'm going to make a table and choose a few x's. I choose negative 2 to positive 2 because it lets me see what's happening on the negative side of the y-axis and on the positive side. And then I have the y-intercept already in there. So plugging in these values for x, I get the y values. Put the x with the y to make the ordered pair. And then I have my graph here, so that'd be to the left 2, down 3, to the left 1, down 1, side to side 0, up to 1, and then I have to the right 1, up 3, and to the right 2, up 5. And for this last one, choosing the same x's, that's just what I choose. You could choose others, but for your homework and for good practice to make sure that you are being accurate, I'd say choose at least 4. That way, if one of them is off, you can still have a fairly accurate line. So plugging in these x values for y's and putting them together, I would go to the left 2 up to 8, to the left 1 up to 5, side to side 0 up to 2, to the right 1 down 1, and to the right 2 down 4, and then connect them with a line.